Hi students, in this video we are going to study the poem A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. This poem is prescribed for the class 12 students of CBSE. Let us proceed and find out about this poem in this video.
John Keats was born in the year 1795 and lived up to the year 1821. He died very young at the age of 25. This poem is an excerpt from the lyrical ballad Poetic Romance Endymion. This poem is set amidst the background of a Greek mythology wherein a shepherd named Endymion, his quest for his love Diana, and how in his quest at the end he falls in love with her, and later on he realizes that it is Diana herself. So this is the background in which this poem is designed. So let us proceed and study further this poem. Now let me read the poem to you and explain it line by line. A thing of beauty is joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of dreams and health and quiet breathing. Now let us try to understand these few lines as I explained. First, let me give you the meaning of the word bower. Bower means a shady place under the tree. A pleasant and shady place under a tree. Here the poet says that beauty stays forever and ever, and it will not pass into nothingness. It will always be there. The perception of the poet regarding the beauty is that it will not fade away with the passing of the time, but rather it will increase in its quality. It will not go into nothingness at all. For the poet, beauty is like a beautiful shady tree under whose shade all creatures can sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. Now let us try to understand this poem with the help of the literary devices used here in this poem. The rhyme scheme is AA, BB, C. The ending words are forever, never, eat, sleep, and breathing. So the rhyme scheme is AA, BB, C. Here we have alliteration. Alliteration, as you all know, refers to the use of consonant sound at the beginning of the words. Same consonant letters at the beginning of the consecutive words. Here we have the words sleep and sweet. The repetition is S. Then we have metaphor. Metaphor is in bower, quiet. Calmness of the bower is compared to the calming effect of a beautiful thing. The comparison is between the over and the calming effect of a beautiful thing. There is a comparison here without the use of as and like. So there is. Okay, now let us continue the poem. Therefore, on every morrow, we are wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. In spite of despondence of all the inhuman earth, of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over-darkened ways made for our searching. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. Okay, now let me give you the meanings of some words. Morrow, which means the following day. Wreathing, which means surround or encircle. Despondence means depressed. Gloomy, which means sad. Okay, let us now try to understand these few lines with some explanation. The poet says that every day it is the beauty which fills us with the spirit to live. It is the beauty which fills the desire in us to live through the sad moments and cruel people around us. So here the poet wants to say that without beauty, the earth will be full of cruel people, sad and gloomy moments. It is the beauty which is created by God, which helps us to remove the sadness from our hearts. So all that we need is to find out the beauty. Once we are at the beauty, everything will disappear. Sad moments, cruel people, gloomy days, everything will disappear. That is what our poet says in these few lines. Now let us talk about the literary devices used here in these few lines. There is anaphora. What does it mean? Use of same word in two consecutive lines. Here the repetition is of noble natures, of all the unhealthy. The word of is repeated in two consecutive lines. So there is anaphora. There is also alliteration. Alliteration is in and bind. The letter B consonant is repeated. Noble natures, some shape. Here the consonant sound N and S is repeated respectively. After that we also have got metaphor. Wreathing a flowery band, that is the metaphor. The beautiful things of our life bind us the earth. What is the comparison here? The beautiful flowers bind everything to its scarlet. So in the same way, beautiful experiences bind us close to each other. So there is a comparison here. So that is a metaphor. We also have got imagery. What does it mean? Imagery is creating a sensory effect of beautiful things lined up in a string. The picture is created in our mind when imagery is used. What is the imagery here? A flowery band to bind us. When this is said, the image is created in our mind. So there is imagery. There is also something called inversion. What does it mean? Normal order of words is reversed. Are we reaping a flowery band? That is the expression. It is supposed to be we are reaping a flowery band. The poet has got the license to change it according to the rhythm and rhyme scheme. So there is inversion here. Let us continue the poem now. I shall read. Such the sun, the moon, is old and young, sprouting a shady boot for simple sheep, and such are daffodils. With the green world they live in, and clear rills, had for themselves a cooling covered lake against the hot season, a mild forest break. Let me give you the meanings of some words. Moon, which means blessing. Rills, which means a small stream. Break means a process to slow down. Let us now understand these few lines with some explanation. Here the poet describes the beautiful things which are present on earth. These are the sun, moon, trees, flowers, that is daffodils, and the rivers. Poet says that all these things are like a blessing bestowed on all the creatures by earth. He further describes that the trees provide us with their shade, flowers with their beauty, and rivers with their coolness during the hot summer. All of these are the beauties of nature which are like a boon for us. The poet says that there are a lot of blessings from the things that give us beauty, as the sun, moon, rills, flowers, etc. All these give us the blessings of God, and we are surrounded by beauty. Now let us talk about the literary devices used here. Here, first of all, we have got alliterations. Alliterations in sprouting, shady, simple, sheep. Here, the letter S is repeated. Then we have cooling covered. The consonant letter C is repeated. After that, we have got imagery. What is the imagery? Trees giving shade, sprouting, shady, moon. An image is created in our mind as it is said. Daffodils with green world they live in. Growing process of daffodils is described here. This is imagery. The image is created in our mind. Clear rills. What does it mean? Clean river streams, as it is said, the image is created in our mind. Then we also have got something called antithesis. What does it mean? Antithesis means opposite words placed together. What are those opposite words? Old and young. These are opposite words and they are placed together. Therefore, there is antithesis. Now let us continue to do the remaining part of the poem, which with the sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, and such too is the grandeur of the tombs we have imagined for the mighty dead. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Now let me give you the meanings of some words. Grandeur, what does it mean? It means high rank or socially important, impressive. That's the meaning of grandeur. Mighty here means enormous, immortal. I hope you all know the meaning. Never dying. Drink, which means edge. Now let us try to understand these few lines with some explanation. Here the poet carries on with the description of the more beautiful things present on earth, such as the beautiful musk roses which have such a nice fragrance. Then he describes the tales of the mighty warriors who laid their lives for their countries and for humanity. He says that beautiful things are the gifts from God for all of us. They are like a nectar given by God for us, and these are those beauties which are immortal and gives us the reason to live on this earth despite having so many sorrows in our lives. So you have heard the saying, if you know the why of your life, you will put up with it somehow. So that is the beauty. We have to find out meaning in our life. If we know the meaning of our life, we will always be happy. Whatever be the difficulties, however people treat you, however cruel they are to you, you will be able to live your life because of that encounter with the King of Beauty. That is why our friend John Keats said, the thing of beauty is joy forever. Now let us find out the literary devices used here in these few lines. First, we have got alliteration. Alliteration, as you all know, is the repetition of consonant sound at the beginning of two consecutive words. Here we have the words have and heard. Then we have got metaphor. Beautiful objects of nature or ever like a never ending portion of drink. This is said in the words immortal drinks. So the comparison is between beautiful objects and the never ending portion of drink. And we also have got imagery. Sprinkling of fair musk rose plumes. What does it mean? Bushes full of musk roses. This image is created in our mind. Then we have got grandeur of the mighty dead. What does it refer to? Books describing valor of fighters, etc. Okay. So here the image is created in our mind as it is said, mighty dead, grandeur. Then we have got another expression, pouring unto us from the heavens brink. What does it mean? God providing us with the best things. So the image is created in our mind as it is pronounced. So there is imagery.